Yo, what is going on, guys? The DFS Shark. We got another day of some NBA hoops today. We got about a 6-game slate with some early action tipping off around 2 o'clock. I think there's a 2 o'clock game, a 3 o'clock game, and then maybe a 5 o'clock game. So some early action. So if you're catching this later in the day, just be aware of that. As always, guys, if y'all watch these videos and y'all like these breakdowns, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as these breakdown videos drop. I'm dropping morning Prizepicks videos going over my top 5 best plays, and then I'm dropping nightly chalkboard videos as well. And if you want these free plays even sooner before I even upload and release these videos, join the Discord. It is free. The link is going to be in the description for that. But I want to go over yesterday's free play. So the streak finally came to an end. Right here was yesterday's play. We had hit 8 of our last 8 plays before this, bringing us to 4 straight winning days on our 2-man slips. Grady Dick just couldn't get it going for us here, man. In yesterday's video, I talked about he was going to get a lot of playing time because Quickly and Gary Trent Jr. were possibly going to not play. Quickly, I believe, didn't play. Gary Trent Jr. did end up playing, but he still ended up getting 33 minutes. So he got the minutes he needed. He just couldn't get the rebounds, right? He got these 2 in the second half. He just couldn't get any in the first half. So that killed the line there. De'Aaron Fox hit again. We hit multiple times on De'Aaron Fox unders this week. That rebounds and assist line, I still feel like it's priced a little high. So we'll keep an eye on that moving forward. But we've been cashing in on these unders with De'Aaron Fox lately. But that's the way it rolls, man. So over our last 10 picks individually, we are 9-1 on these free plays. All these plays I've given away on these videos as well with full breakdowns. But we're going to be diving into tonight's plays. Before we get started with everything, if you're not on Prizepicks, drop in this promo code here and get set up, get started. They're going to match you up to 100%, up to $100 as well. So get some free money, take advantage of that. And then also CHALKBOARD is one of my favorite alternative sites besides Prizepicks. They have all kinds of discounts every single day. Drop that code in SHARK at checkout and they'll match you the same. And then also if you're in the Discord, shoot me a message in there and I'll set you up on the premium for 30 days. And if you're in the Discord, right, slide on down here to free play section here, and you'll see this is where I post free plays every single day, and I'm constantly adding lines throughout the day. I added this Caitlin Clark special here yesterday with this college play, and this one ended up hitting. And all the plays I send out, these are all plays from the premium as well. We are playing these in the premium, usually sending like 8 to 12 slips a day, and then I'm usually picking like 2 or 3 of those to go into the free play section. But if you want to join the premium, there's a slot over here called Join Premium. You can click there and check out more, or you can just go to the dfsshark.com and learn more about it. You can see some of the reviews I've gotten in the Discord and some of the wins we've been getting. But let's dive into what you came here for, right? Let's dive into these plays. And I'm going to start this off with the top optimized plays. So really, I'll give you 5 plays in these videos, but with the optimized plays, I'm usually giving you like 7+ plays of video. So you can throw the mix and match these all kinds of ways, right? And so the top optimized play at the moment is going to be Tobias Harris, PRA under 28.5, at odds to hit 54%. And you can see all the bookmakers have this at 27.5. So you're getting a whole point of value on Tobias Harris, which is why that odds to hit is so high here. And then we got SGA over 42.5. They are playing the Bucks. It is a close spread, like -4. A good total on that one. So I can see SGA hitting this. For them to win this game, they're going to need him to be playing well tonight. We're going up against the Bucks, who is not an easy matchup. So those are going to be our top 2 plays. And if you're looking for a tool that can optimize plays within a matter of seconds, you don't even have to do no research if you don't want to. Just hit that optimize here and it'll shoot out the top 2 best plays. This is DGF, the #1 tool when it comes to to finding the best lines every day. If you drop in that code SHARK, they're going to hook you up at 25% off your first month. Let's get into these plays for the day. So my first play is going to be on the Warriors game. We're going Draymond Green over 5.5 assists here. So if we go over to the spreads here, we can see the Warriors are playing the Timberwolves. So they do have a tough matchup, but it is a close spread, which is what I like about this game. We got hit on a couple of hooks yesterday because of the blowout. So I'm trying to stick to closer spreads on this slate today so we don't run into that 2 days in a row, right? But over 219 on the total. So not the highest total, but also not the lowest as well. But I'm liking the close spread here. So go diving into Draymond Green. You can see over his last 5 games, he has hit this line 60% of the time. He had a 13 assist game here, so he definitely has some upside. Last 10, he's hit this about 50% of the time. Last 20, about 45, and then head-to-head about 40%. But this one, I'm not sure what happened here. Most likely, he put somebody in a chokehold or something. So that's the one thing to be worried about when you have Draymond Green overs. Any given time, this man can end up punching somebody or putting somebody in a headlock or doing something. So be cautious of that. But you can see back in November when he actually played a full game, it looks like, well, he only played 24 minutes, but he got 7 assists there. So for the year, he's at 50%. And so Minnesota is definitely a strong defense. Number 1 in assists allowed against power forwards, but they are also without Anthony Towns this game, right? And then Rudy Gobert is a game time decision, left rib sprain. So if he ends up not playing, that is a huge boost for Draymond Green. Anthony Edwards is also a game time decision. So a lot up in the air for the Timberwolves. Most likely Anthony Edwards is going to play, but Gobert, I'm not sure. I have to read more into his situation, but I like this play even if he does play. I'm still rolling with Draymond Green here. And let's go over his last 20 games here. I always like just looking at the minutes and see what kind of minutes a player is getting in. Over his last 20 here, he's been steady, hitting over 30 minutes a game, multiple games here. He hit a 24, but this was a blowout against Memphis. 27 a couple of games here, but he should be good for about, 27 to 32 minutes. Draymond Green should have plenty of opportunities on the court. The reason I like Draymond Green on his assist over is obviously because he has Curry, probably the greatest shooter in NBA history. So you can always dish it out to him on the 3, and then you got Klay Thompson, you got these other shooters all around you. So if they're on, Draymond Green can hit this line pretty fast. So we'll see what happens there. But this is going to be my top play. I'm rolling with Draymond Green. And if we go over to RotoWire, we'll see what they have his line at. So his assist, they have it at 5.6. So they have him going slightly above this line, which is good for us. Now let's dive into our second play of the day. We're going to be going another assist line here. But we're going to be going Rozier over 4.5 assists against Cleveland. So you can see he's only gone over 1 out of his last 5, right? So these aren't really trend-heavy plays here for these slates. So you can see his last 5, only 20%. He did have a 9-assist game here against Detroit. Last 10, 30%. Last 20, 50%. Head-to-head, he only had 2 here against Cleveland, and that was not even but a couple of nights ago, right? So 66% for the season, but a lot of these were, he was still on the Hornets over here. It's probably about right here at the end of January when he got traded to the Heat. So you can see here, if we're looking at Cleveland, they're top 4 in assists allowed. If you go to the point guard position, they're top 5, but they also have a lot of injuries that they're dealing with, right? So Donovan Mitchell's out, which is definitely going to hurt them. You have Evan Mobley, who is a game-time decision. He hasn't even really been playing lately. You got Max Struss. You got Dean Wade. So a lot of their guys are out. So, these rankings, a lot of this is impacted by Mobley, who is a really strong defender, and Mitchell. So for them to be out with 2 of their best guys, well, if Mobley doesn't play, then that is solid for us. On the Heat side, Rozier, they're going to rely on Rozier a lot today. Obviously, you still got Tyler Hero out. Jaquez, game-time decision. Kevin Love out. Caleb Martin, game-time decision. Josh Richardson out for the season. And then Duncan Robinson is also out. So Rozier is going to be heavy involved in this game. I expect him to play a lot of minutes. Jimmy Butler looks like he's still going to be out there playing. But you can see either way, he's already playing a lot of minutes. 33 plus over his last 20. He's averaging 32.3 minutes a game. So this is a play I'm backing. Going against the trends here. He's been trending down lately. But I'm liking this matchup with the Cavaliers, who are hurting here as well. And it is also a close spread here. So I expect this game to be closely played all game, -4.5 here. So hopefully there's no blowout. Hopefully it stays close all game and he can stay on the court all game. But if we look at the odds makers here, FanDuel has this at -122, but DraftKings, Caesars, BetMGM are all pushing -130 and up here. So they're all favored in Rozier to go on the over here, which is solid for us. And let's slide on over here to RotoWire. We got Rozier at 5.2 assists. So they have him going over this line as well. So RotoWire's projections are on our side for both of these plays. But those are going to be the top two that I'm locking in, right? So for the next 3 plays, now these are plays that if I was going to throw a 5-man slip together, these are the plays that I would be rolling with. I'm not playing them at the moment, but they're on the radar. These are the next plays up. When I put in my next lineups after this video or later on, these plays are still there. I'm going to look at them and I'm going to consider them again. But Austin Reeves is one of the plays I'm liking, under 4.5 rebounds here against Indiana. You see, he's been going over this line consistently, but I'm liking him on the under here against Indiana, right? This is one of the plays that I was kind of considering. And then we're going to be going SGA on the over, PRA 42.5. They're playing the Bucks today. Most likely a high-scoring game. It is a close spread. Hopefully it stays close all game. But I like SGA hitting this line. You can see even when he's missed, he's been right here, right there, and then this was most likely a blowout against Memphis. Not sure the exact score there, but I'm liking SGA to come out and hit this line. For them to stay in this game, they're going to need him to be involved in this. In the last play, I'm liking this Prizepicks. Under 5.5 rebounds against a very strong Minnesota defense, the guard position. He's been going under this line consistently as well. So a big part of this also is, Gobert and Anthony Edwards. If those two can't suit up, I probably wouldn't even play this line here because they're a big part of the rebounds, or Gobert especially, right? So that's something to be aware of with this play here. But if Gobert does end up playing, that is a solid play if you can still get this line at 5.5 rebounds on the under. That's going to be our plays for today's video, guys. I hope y'all are enjoying your Sunday. I hope you are enjoying some March Madness. We got all kinds of craziness going on with these games. We just never know what's going to happen in these college games, right? I've been throwing some slips as well in the Discord, some 5-man, some 6-man lines. We hit a 10x line the other day on Underdog in the premium, and like 4 of those 5, I think, were college basketball plays. So we've been mixing them in. We've been focusing on NBA mainly, but throwing in some college, some March Madness action while we have it here for this next week or so. But if y'all guys like these video breakdowns, if y'all like me really going over these plays, make sure you hit that like, subscribe. It really helps me grow the channel and push it out to a bigger audience, because the goal of this channel is for us to all get these dubs together. And make sure if you want to sign up on any of these sites, drop in this code and then go ahead and message me on the Discord and I will set you all up in the premium. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Enjoy our Sunday. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Take care.